How do I make you stop? Oh, that's how. Yay. Good morning, Boston. Which one's it gonna be? Let's go to breakfast. Well, I didn't feel much of breakfast because I didn't have that much time. It was mostly the same as yesterday. Well, that's me, ready to go and head to the airport. But not before saying one last goodbye to this view, which is amazing. Definitely coming back here. I never really did get much time to just sit here at this desk with like my laptop or iPad and just, you know, do something and enjoying the view. Oh well, I certainly crammed a lot into this part of the trip though. Goodbye, Rib. I'll miss you. Well, thank you, Intercontinental Boston. It has been a lovely stay. Boarding the Southwest flight onwards to Chicago. I had such a great time in Boston and I will definitely be back. But now I begin the next part of this adventure. Over the next week, I'll be traveling across the Midwest, starting in Chicago, then up to Milwaukee, from there over to Madison, and finally ending up in Minneapolis. But for my first stop, I spend the weekend visiting Jamie's family in Chicago. Hey Bella, you're so cute. Look how cute you are. Oh, you're basking in the sun. Bella is such a cute doggy, but the highlight of the weekend had to be going out for brunch and playing a round of golf. We're playing golf. Warming up.
Warming up.
Imagine living in one of those houses.
Oh, I know.
I wouldn't want to be the person who hits a golf ball through your living room window then.
Yeah, that's like my fear.
This is so pretty.
Where's the hole?
It's far up there.
Oh, great.
No, that was the grind.
Nice. Woohoo!
Don't know where it went, but I did it.
Golf! You are so cute. Hey, Bella.
Hey! Alright, we're gonna show some tricks. Sit, give me a paw. Thank you. Give me the other paw. Oh no, not spin down. Give me this paw. Thank you, and spin, and spin, and spin, and spin.
These all look so good. I had such a lovely time with everyone, and now it's time to head north to Milwaukee. But first, I'm taking the local train into Chicago Union Station. This is a lovely historic station. I love the traditional decor and seating. Alright, made it to Chicago Union Station. It's a little bit of a maze. Figure out which way to go. I feel like I'm going through some construction here. Oh wow, Great Hall. This is very cool. This is a great hall. Now, because I've got my big suitcase with me, and there's not really any place to securely leave luggage, I do have a wee bit of time, but I'm not going to really venture far out of the station. Chicago! Oh, it's so warm here. Lake Michigan is that way. Alright, I'm going back into the air conditioning. This is such a cool space though. Come up to the little food court. Kind of cool. It wasn't long until I was on my way to Milwaukee, leaving on board Amtrak Train 335. Some nice view inside the window here. Greenery. I had a fantastic couple of days visiting Jamie's family. It was really nice to catch up with them and see them. I haven't seen them since like before the pandemic, so it's so great to see them all again. As I enjoyed the scenery on this 1.5 hour journey, I was reminded of the Amtrak Northeast Regional I took from New York to Boston back in 2019. Except that train had a cafe car. Alright, well I am now in Milwaukee. Now I'm here for a few days and we're going to go see some cool stuff in Milwaukee because I've never been to Milwaukee, so I'm excited to see what it's like. It's got a nice historic downtown area, some galleries and museums, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And I'll probably just like merge together a bunch of clips for the next few days and see what comes together of it. Wow. Wow. This is Lake Michigan. It's actually a lake, not an ocean or a sea or, yeah, it's huge. You know, you can't even see the end because curvature of the earth, right?
I think it's like one of the biggest lakes in the States.
One of the Great Lakes. One of the greatest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll go as slow as I can.
Pretty. Pretty cars. Never see them again.
You got the shirtless guy.
Yeah. Good running, dude. Come to the Milwaukee Art Museum. We're gonna walk up on this thing. Standing on the other side of this bridge from the art museum, and these things here are wings that open up when the museum opens. Hopefully. And we're gonna watch it and see if it opens. Look, a circular elevator. That's cool. This is pretty cool. It's like the inside of what we were looking at before. They were saying that if they don't open this morning, they'll open possibly noon. So we'll have to come out for that. And then like Michigan. Not as clear skies as yesterday, but it's still nice. This is a pretty cool hallway right here. I like it. Very artistic.
Okay, so
See, this is what it would have looked like when the wings opened. So hopefully we can see these at noon. This is weird and cool. I like it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't let you go behind it. It would break the illusion. I think I had a calculator like that when I was younger. That makes me feel sad. What is this thing? Whoa, it's a walking box.
Bad things now for good results later.
This exhibit scares me a little bit. I don't know how I feel about this.
Thoughts which I share with no one.
That's relatable. Ooh, mysterious. Okay, it's about noon and now it's opening. Real slow like. Now it's all the way. Wow. This avocado toast is really good. Museum food, not too bad. And pretty reasonably priced as well. So this is a cool sculpture. Ooh. 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 We have come into
Milwaukee Public Market.
the Milwaukee Public Market. It's a cool space. Kind of reminds me of Faneuil Hall in Boston. Alright, there's clocks at different time zones up here. What they got? The Milwaukee Public Market has such a variety. Everything from fruit to wine to cakes, and given this is Wisconsin, of course it also had cheese. Lots and lots of cheese. Although I didn't ride the tram, we did spend some time walking around the historic downtown, or as it's better known, the Milwaukee Third Ward. It reminded me a lot of Boston, just on a smaller scale. Then you got the historic courthouse, which I guess is still in use.
Yeah, it's the federal courthouse.
The Federal Courthouse in Milwaukee. Bet this building has seen a lot of history. Okay. That was satisfying.
It was
I
so
enjoyed
satisfying.
that. We can do it. Let's do it again. That was so satisfying. I had a really nice few days in Milwaukee. This was my first time visiting. I met some really nice people while I was there, and I look forward to my next visit. But as much as I enjoyed my visit, it's now time to begin our road trip heading northwest, stopping off at Madison, and finishing up in Minneapolis. Shan ordered this hot chocolate. Look at it. That looks amazing. Alright, so we're on the road. We've come into the Pine Cone Restaurant, Travel Plaza, Deli, Cafe, Bakery thing. Truck stop. It has many names. I'm excited to try a real American road truck diner experience. Something like that. We're actually not far from Madison, which is our first stop on this trip. So we're away from Madison, and yeah, it should be quite fun to see. And then we head up to Wisconsin Dells, which is where we're staying, and then tomorrow over to Minneapolis. This is my kind of place where they bring you the pot of coffee and leave it. This looks amazing. I don't really know what it is, but I'm so excited. Pecan roll? I'm excited to try this. Looks like a lot of butter. This is so good. It's the most American thing I've seen so far on this trip. It's just covered in like syrup and oh my gosh. This fish sandwich looks so good. I don't know if I can finish it all though. The cookies here are so big. Oh my gosh. I can't. Back on the road. Oh, it's a Capitol building! Woo! Wisconsin! Yeah! We made it to the Capitol building. This is nice. I like it. I like it. We're on a tour of the Wisconsin legislature.
French marble, Italian marble, that's marble from Greece. And on top of that, but for mosaics. Now, can you
Wow, it's fossilized in it's marble.
sometimes
Yes.
Wow.
put a little sketch of our building on the horizon there?
That was the hearing room. Yes, where they have hearings. The Wisconsin Supreme Court. The Wisconsin Senate. This is where all the representatives sit. Ooh, we're high up now. Wow. We think they're doing a wedding. Bye bye, Capitol.
Just feels.
Good morning vlog. It is the next day. We stayed at a place called Mount Olympus which is a water and theme park. And we're maybe going to use the water park before we head on our journey. Although we don't have much time, got a couple of hours, so see what we can do. Today our destination is Minneapolis, which is about 3 hours away. Alright, we've come into the water park for like an hour. I'm not going on any of the slides, but Shan really wanted to. This slide looks awesome. So does that one actually. That's where it starts. You really get a sense of how high up this is. Great view though. We walked all the way up this.
Decided if I'm gonna take
Are you gonna take a slide down?
a water slide shortcut.
Yeah, I would recommend it. I'm gonna go all the way back down with this bag because we had to. You weren't able to take your stuff like down the slide with you. Downwards we go. Yeah. Even these blue ones, you don't appreciate how steep the drop is. Those look fun. I'm gonna try Dippin' Dots for the first time. I don't know what Dippin' Dots are. Apparently it's ice cream, but like, I don't know where the cream part is.
It's balls of ice cream.
Oh, it's actually balls. Okay, that's right. No problem. I got the cookies and cream one. Wow, it's a rainbow. The little white ones are like the ice cream balls, and they like dissolve in your mouth, and then you got the cookies. I like that. It's actually quite good. Sitting by the lazy river. Lazy. This Dunkin' has a conference room. We're coming to Dunkin' Donuts for coffee and donuts before hitting the road. Wow. Little water feature. That's pretty. This mall is huge. Payada. So, after a day of driving, we're up here in Minneapolis and we're at the Mall of America. And it's huge. I mean, I feel like this food court is bigger than most malls. Amazing meal. Noodles, sweet potato fries. Some are two of my favorite foods. This place is so big. Oh my god. I think we found a Lego store. Oh, so you can just hear in the background always the roller coaster from the theme park that they have in this mall. Whoa, cool. The Lego store in Edinburgh is not nearly this cool. My younger self would love this wall. You can just reach in and get some Lego bits. I mean, wow. The theme park is over there, but the mall is closing. So we must head out. Entrance. IKEA. It's the next day now and we've come to IKEA. All this for like $18. Land balls.
Grandma.
IKEA. We came to IKEA just for lunch because it's like next to the mall. And for some reason we wanted to do that. But now we're just walking around IKEA as you do, like picking up things that we want. Like, I need more coat hangers. Problem is if I get anything here, like I only have a certain amount of like luggage space, and it's very similar to the IKEA in Edinburgh. I say from the dollar signs, I would not know. I'm just having too much fun right now dancing at the symphonist. This is so cute. I love it. Goodbye IKEA. IKEA, the wonderful everyday.
Sounds like when I sneeze.
Back in the mall. Yeah, mall. Candy store. Oh yes. I used to be a big fan of these. Used to love these.
Really?
Yeah, the fried egg ones. I kind of want a mystery box. Ferris wheel in the mall. Fountains are pretty. This place is huge. We're in it. On the Ferris wheel. Whee!
Wow, this is exciting.
Whee!
Look how fast we're going.
Whee! So fast. Whee! Whee! Fly over America. Your shoes are so much fun. They're fluorescent. We're going in. Purdy. We're strapped in. I think we get pulled forward into this. Like Epcot. That was awesome.
Like 70. That was fun.
Yeah, it was just like the one at Epcot at Disney. So that was Disney World. That was so cool, yeah. The past couple days in Minneapolis were so much fun. We stayed with Shan's brother, and I really enjoyed getting to know them. But it's now time to head onwards to the next part of this trip. Alright, made it through TSA pre-check. Now just heading to board my flight. To F gates. F5. Seattle. Thinking back on the journey I've had from Boston over to Chicago, up to Milwaukee, over to Madison, and finally to Minneapolis, the thing that stands out most to me is the people I met along the way, the good times that were had, and the memories that were made. That's the thing I love about these kind of trips. Sure, packing in so much can be exhausting, but it's also incredibly fulfilling. These experiences are invaluable to me, and I wouldn't trade those for anything. It's neat to think that I started this vlog on the East Coast, and as we touch down into Seattle, that means I'll be ending it on the West Coast. But that doesn't mean this trip is over yet, so join me next time where I'll be flying from Seattle down to Oregon, where a whole new adventure awaits. Zoom on this camera is fantastic.
Enhance.
Enhance, yeah. Look at that. Ooh.
God, this is a long light.